dead. I don't know if you know this.
Oh god. And it's enerii with the sheriff as well. She's able to get a little bit of a wallbang too, and Alluka instantly for the third frag dismisses away. And all of a sudden, X10S have lost almost their entire team. enerii holding the long-range angle as well. Alyssa, you were supposed to be the lurker, the one to watch out if anyone pushes out on the A site, but your entire team just disappeared into thin air. Oh, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Gun here. Oh no, and the ashes are here, and Alyssa is the one to pick up all of it, but she's also gonna go down.
They are able to play to their own style and not just trying to play safe or whatever it is. This is their home turf now. And with a snap of their fingers, X10S will have no choice but to back off. Now playing the default, waiting for Alter Ego Celeste to push up, but that's not what they're doing this round.
That's really not. They have no choice here but to go towards A, probably a feel safe for them. But it's the double duelist here, the duo between enerii and Alluka waiting for them. And enerii's just waiting with the marshal, and
Easy.
she gets the first pick.
Just punch in the time card, instantly killing one player through center mass. Now Alluka spots the shoulders, instantly 2 quick kills, dismisses away, and then straight back in for that third one. A flawless defensive round.
10, and I think this is their time to shine.
Has to be now. But look at what Alluka's doing. Trying to close in the distance too. Like, don't diss Reyna. If Jin can do it, if Asuna can do it, surely Alluka can as well. Of course, now they have the full armor, though, and that's the thing that they gotta watch out for it. But enerii trying to get that headshot flick. Not quite connecting the shot, but information has been gathered.
And information as well led Iceberg to rotate. So, in terms of assistance, she'll be there to help with any info as well. Here comes in for Alluka.
What I don't like is...
destroyed.
That gives her a bit more information, but Ayumiii has an operator, and she's all the way on the B side. If things go awry on A, she's gonna have to save. And looking by how this hit will go, she just might have to do that instead. Instantly, her teammates are all gone at the hands of those Vandals. 7.62 rounds puncturing through their bodies. And nabbsky at this range, at screens, unless someone pushes up into her, which they're not likely to do, it's going to be tough for her to retake this on her own. Ayumiii probably will just save this.
Yep, that's a right call. If they lose this high value of a weapon early on, it might not bring them so much value in the next few rounds. So saving this is the best call. nabbsky, she just really wants a pick. But they're not giving it to her.
Oh my god.
Even the turret notes her position. Sprays come in, but nabbsky actually survives that. And she still pushes forward, but she's slowed. Great use of utility there for
one enemy
VCT.
remaining.
Information gathered for Alyssa with all of her utility. They just play it back. They don't want to die.
Clearing out some positions with JinNy shock darts as well. It's just incredibly smart from X10S, but here we go. Ayumiii with the operator now. Holding a really forward position, I think, up on top of pipes towards the A site. But no one from X10S is making a huge move. Not yet. Oh, and then Ayumii's pushing up? No, she TP's back.
But I guess when the spike is here towards B, I'm not too sure if they do want to push forward here because the duelists here, enerii and Alluka, they're just also waiting. They still have time though, so it's not going to be a case of the same mistakes as Haven, but it looks like it's going to be a B hit, and I'm looking forward to Alluka's dismiss.
enerii though being careful about it, and there's the dismiss. Pops the Empress as well. Lear instantly brought up, but it doesn't affect Polly at all. enerii's got her back though, and there it is! A quick double, pulls out the knives as well. Might be dismissed by Alyssa just for a second, but that's 3 more targets that this Killjoy has to look out for. Make that 2. She gets 1 headshot. 10 seconds remaining, and she can stick the spike plant, but Iceberg will probably push up onto her if that has happened. No, goes in for the shot dart instead, and that doesn't hit her. Only one. So she's down to 17 HP. And then she's got the lockdown as well. Backs up all the way behind green. Not the best possible spot for her utility. So has to go in for the gunshots instead, but she still gets the headshot. 3 to her name now. And then it's Ayumiii. Swapped over to the pistol, looking for one single shot, but Alyssa! Oh my god, still swings out, snaps to her head, gets the quadra kill to finish off the round. X10S!
A miss of that shock bolt, though, was really the big mistake there. They could have just pushed forward and then not dealt.
So unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, now the operator and Handsome Muffin, they're holding and expecting Alter Ego Celeste to push in, and they read it correctly. Oh, Donut, this is...
The holes are here. Yeah, and Alyssa, though, is going to expect this. She gets the kill. Ayumiii turns her back, but Muffin is the one to shut down those who peek on mid. She's the Gandalf now. Not letting anybody else pass.
Those who peek on mid shall fall. Now information gathered. Ayumiii forced the TP away. It's all up to Iceberg. She gets a quick double, but Polly instantly going in for that trade. JinNy in as well. Once more.
Down in mid. And even if AECL has this composition, they have to worry about the weapons of X10S as well. Now they have a full buy. Alyssa's still waiting. Very cautious about this.
They have to worry about the operator in the hands of Muffin. And they also can't afford to let X10S gain too much space, because if they do, that lockdown gets deployed, that Viper's Pit gets deployed, you're going to lose a site so quickly. You won't even have time to say, I have the operator. Oh, wall banged.
You should run.
There it is.
Give Muffin a haircut, but that's all that she gets. Attacker lockdown is going to be in place. They're not going to be phased. Ayumiii has the rendezvous. Now's the time to strike.
Alright. Ayumii's your time. Enerii as well. Comes the Viper's Pit.
Planted.
The site is now X10S's. How does Alter Ego Celeste come in for this? This one huge green obstacle. So oppressive. The only way to work against this is together as a team. If you can take down Polly. But where could she be hiding? We drop in just to clear out the back corner. Baby TZ not sure how to work around it. All the bullets whizzing all over the place, and she's gone. Now Polly comes in all of a sudden. A bit of a dismiss, but still not enough. Muffin collaterals onto it. Swaps over to the headhunter, but Ayumiii pulls out the weapon of her own and answers back in full. 3-3.
And it was down
to
just Muffin.
Too
missed
comfortable.
The shot, unfortunately.
Too comfortable, and sometimes it just allows you to be read by your opponents, and that's what Alter Ego Celeste had. Also, just Ayumiii with the headhunter, almost as if to say to Muffin, you feeling lucky, punk? This time. Not quite so much, I don't think you do. I've got your number towards the A site. Don't you dare peek into me. It's going to be the owl drone that forces her back, though, and then they have a bit more space.
It's just one utility, right? And the amount of space that they've gathered already. Maze is clear, and even Ayumiii is backing off. Because they think that it's only a drone, and it might be a rotation towards the B site. But no, they're still going A this time.
Oh, and it's great information for Alter Ego as well. Look at what's happening towards Garage. Enerii and Alluka on the flank. Baby TZ, I mean, Muffin watching it, though. That's going to be something that they have to deal with. Fortunately, the first one falls, and then the second layer comes in.
Left.
She sets up a rendezvous for herself to escape with as well. 20 seconds remaining, and they still haven't pushed up yet. Waiting for a bit more utility, perhaps. Goes in for the jump, but oh, what a shot from Ayumiii. Mid-air flicked on towards it. 15 seconds now, and they just have to go in for that Hail Mary push. Alyssa goes in to deal with the operator as well. Muffyn still from the top. Alluka from behind. Everyone's chipping into this iceberg on the site itself, but she can't quite do it alone. Alluka too far up front, and that's going to be Muffyn taking her life. Iceberg only has shock darts to play with, and Alyssa hiding behind the box. Goes for tap, spots her head, and will be able to take her down. Recon bolt gets sent up, but she does not look above the headhunter. She still flicks upwards. Iceberg! Ice cold! Blue! She gets it all.
Utility-wise,
You want to play?
firepower-wise, individual showing, and XNS. You have to use all of their ultimates probably to just get space.
Yeah, and ultimately, sometimes, even with operators, you have to be very careful about the positioning of it, because once that spike goes down, the tables are flipped. It's a whole different scenario. Ayumiii trying to be aggressive with it, though, in case anyone tries to cross over towards A. Muffyn with the tour de force now. Checking towards the top. A shot was fired. Now Polly knows. And Neri and Alluka getting the information that B site is clear as well. So, holding the off angles, nabbsky should be prepared for this. None of the Hunter's Fury's beams connected. And she gets that first headshot. Spike carrier drop now, and Alyssa tries to make a quick move. Iceberg saving her recon for the retakes. They are preparing to go into this together as a team.
And I love the positions as well. They're watching the flank. They're making sure that nobody passes through. But Polly, first kill towards Iceberg. And Ayumiii here with the operator. If she is quick, she is able to get the kill. But Ineri with that fake defuse first, just to capture where they currently are. But Polly is the first one to get the kill. And they finish so clean. Yes, and even if they surprised us with this double duelist pick, right? It's been a couple of rounds that they've been on eco already. So it means X and S. Even if AE Celeste wins their rounds, their economy isn't really looking too good. Consistency of the kills is what they need, and the balance as well for the heads. That's what they basically need, and I think they do have the lockdown ready, so they can take the B site and take space. But Ayumii's just holding this angle. The wall is gonna do them good. Push comes in. JinNy's gonna hear this, but she doesn't really expect that there's gonna be somebody close. Alluka goes for the punish.
But unfortunately, not quite close enough to pick up a weapon, so she's gonna have to rely on the 2 remaining rounds of her sheriff to deal with this res. She's able to take the alpha away, but not for the second one. Runs out of ammo, and it's an easy frag for JinNy at that point. Lockdown buys out so much time. nabbsky and Iceberg just cannot deal with this whatsoever. They only have a ghost. Even with the Viper's Pit available for her, it does nothing in this scenario. It's a win for XNS.
And even Polly getting that last kill right. She was caught off guard, but the recovery, the movement.
Failing to check the corners.
Alluka did
Trade.
get one, but no, that wasn't enough.
That one's for you, Sleepy. They failed to check the corner. But back into it, you can see that JinNy is starting to anticipate these flanks almost every single round. She knows that that's about to come up. What she doesn't know, though, is going to be a Neri floating up top of yellow because of her updraft. Tailwind at the ready as well. She spots some more heads. That's going to be a second one. A bit of a kebab as Ayumiii finds yet another towards the middle. And we saw this before at the start of the pistol round. A snap of those fingers. 3 players from X10S gone.
And she's sitting so comfortably at the top, and nobody was there to contest whatsoever. Ayumii's gonna peek out. She's very low, but JinNy responds with a headshot. No escape for Ayumiii there. And Neri delivering another headshot. And to finish and seal the deal is Ayumii's operator, and this is very close.
But then again, who knows how X10S adapts to this? It is still so early, still so even. Muffyn buying back on the operator as well. Enerii back up top, perched on pipes.
Here.
Like a canary eyeing down on her prey. X10S aren't making a move this time.
They have to use the utility. They have learned from their lesson. They didn't really throw anything else to AE for that B push. But now JinNy is ready with an owl drone. So that's gonna throw off, give space to Ayumiii, but what they did not expect is gonna be an enerii. nabbsky takes one down. Polly was up for the lurk.
Placing swarm grenade.
And it's these positional changers coming in from Alter Ego Celeste as well. Previously, we would see them push up Garage a lot more. This time, they're just holding still.
Yeah. And now the rotations come in for X10S. And Alluka, she has a lot to cover. She's worried about mid.
Rotation coming through. It's the right call as well.
Yeah.
30
They have to be fast enough, though. Alluka hears all of this. The Poison Cloud just buys a little bit more time. As soon as the wall comes up, she's going to go in for the spray, and she does get the dink. Wall down as well. A little bit of aid from enerii. Brings out the knives, cuts out for the divide, and that's going to be nabbsky with a snake bite to take babytz away. 10 seconds remains, and they cannot get the spike planted any longer. 2 rounds back in the pockets of Alter Ego Celeste, and they are up 6-5.
They can see the timing of the utility and also setting up for that poison cloud. I'm gonna go back to A. Probably just see what's in there. And it's gonna be nabbsky pushing forward. Destroying the drone.
That drone has been really pesky, denying Ayumiii that first frag. Now she gets it. And that's big value for Alter Ego Celeste. X10S have to reassess if they want to push in onto A now. Thinking about it though, nabbsky has the Viper's Pit possibly to block them off. Last round, the first half. And this determines if Alter Ego Celeste gets the edge for the second half or not. Both pits going up. Oh my god. And
This is the chaos.
It's going down. It's mayhem. It's pandemonium donut. But nabbsky capitalizes perfectly onto it, spraying through. She just wanted to take down the wall, but she got rewarded with 2 deaths as a result of it. Polly pulls out the shorty, trying to play close range. Ayumiii as well, but Muffyn just takes it away. Iceberg, Venom, shorty, still able to frag. And then Polly comes back in full, swings all left and right, but Alluka, it's way too overwhelming. Every single player collapsing on top of her. Alter Ego Celeste come out on top, 7-5.
And this is great. Finally, And at least now, what I saw here is AE Celeste was able to, like, exhaust all of the utilities of X10S. Snakebite now has been used, but JinNy here, she didn't really see the head. She's expecting a push out, but she spams in instead. Oh, she does push forward though, and there's gonna be the punish. Alluka takes 1 already.
Where do you look at this point, however? So many targets in front of you, and they leave Alluka to deal with this all on her own. The rest of the squad are rotating to the A site, where Alyssa has all of her Killjoy utilities set up. 15 seconds though, and they have to go in super fast. Pedal to the metal. You have to reach the site. Alluka continues to push up front, eats a classic right click to the face. The nanostorm denies the spike plant. 5 seconds. You cannot get it any longer. It's gonna come down to the frags. Ayumiii from behind. nabbsky on side itself. No plant though. And babytz just sits comfortably inside of kitchen, inside of tube, and they walk away with a win like that.
Gets another kill, and that's a great setup. And I'm pretty sure AECL will really struggle on this attack, not unless they really figure out a very precise game plan for this. But instead, they want to go towards kitchen, where babytz is actually waiting.
Well, it's going to be that Sheriff versus the Spectre at that range. Something that Alter Ego Celeste is looking for exactly. Unfortunately, though, they have to back up for that one. Just feeling that there is a lot more than just one Spectre on that side. If they can go in mid to A, though, that could be a potential way into breaking X10S's formation. But look at how far back they're playing. JinNy towards the back of Kitchen as well. They're going to be able to work quickly off of this. As soon as Alluka peeks out, 2 targets on the other side, and all they got to do is spray it down.
Oh, and the combination of that utility, the Shock Bolt plus the Snake Bite, but enerii bites back. She gets a kill against JinNy. Alyssa, I'm not too sure if she's going to figure out that Ayumiii is behind her. The kills go in the way of X10S, but do they know that Ayumiii is here? Because she still has time.
Oh no, don't it. 20 seconds, and I feel like it's still a little bit too late. If she walks up, that turret spots her. And if she doubles back, exactly, there is no escape at this point. Alyssa, there she goes. Instantly knows where she is now. 5 seconds remaining, and Ayumiii has to do something. Just get a kill. But just going slow down, rappelling off the ropes. It's going to be an easy way to explode onto one of those lanes, completely overwhelmed at one Sentinel. They should be able to take down a site rather easily. Now it's going to be 2 Sentinels on the A site, though. They instantly break the wall. Now, maybe TZ looking upwards in case anyone tries to take the zip line. This puts a wrench into Alter Ego Celeste's plans.
The drone first. It is going to be smart for AE Celeste because they have to figure out where the Sentinels are being held. And then they pounce. Now the lure comes in. Destruction of that piece of utility is going to be vital for them.
You're going to have to go in quick as the Panther, stealthy as a Panther, but unfortunately a little bit too obvious. Enerii is going to be the first to lose her head. Now the rest of the team trying to find some of these duels. Ayumiii off the top of this one box. Can't quite see all that much either. Has to take the zip line, and she makes use of it to get Alyssa. Still continue going off of it. They managed to spray, but JinNy getting a double with the Sheriff. Spots one as well. She's down to 1 HP. Trying to be extra careful about it. She backs off. It allows for Alluka to sneak up behind. Slipped the net. JinNy wrapping around the corner, though. What is this? Ring around the rosy? Whose playground does this belong to? Alluka trying to stick the plant, but JinNy comes up right in front of her with the Spectre to put a bullet through her skull.
So that she went down because of missed shots, but JinNy to pick up the pieces for the team was so big. And at this point now, Muffyn responds with a double. And Polly as well. No, it's just down to 1. This round is immediately the same way that AECL played against them.
You can't do it like this. And now they're just telling Iceberg, I dare you. I double dare you. Peek into green again. One more time. Oh my god. Out of this one spot, B. Alter Ego Celeste needs to be so much more careful rather than to just rush out like that. Now, supported by the Cloudburst, they get a little bit more space to work with, but I don't think it's going to be enough, Donut.
The space is also walled.
Oh, well, enerii hops over it.
Yeah.
But I'm still so terrified. This is X10S on the cusp of double digits.
There.
It's funny because it really proves that they know how AECL plays, but how they just walled that out because of that cloudburst from enerii. Enerii can pass through, but not the rest of AE Celeste, and they have to really push together. But this time, they're all here towards green, and they're ready to pounce.
Oh gosh. Not quite ready. Muffyn is readier. Oh god, goes in for the triple now! nabbsky tries to get in one from behind, but maybe TZ has the support as well. It's down to Alluka, and yet another 1-on-3. Going in to retrieve the spike. JinNy knows this all too clear. Able to do a little bit more damage, but it's going to be the Empress. Now 2 double peeked into her. A headshot from Polly, and that's X10S claiming the 10th win.
Muffyn was just playing it like death, needing to clutch it out, but clutch stopped immediately by X10S.
Just completely brought to a halt. And Muffyn really took all of them on at that spot. If not for nabbsky, she might have gotten fourth, maybe even ace. And you can see that doubt is settling into the minds of Alter Ego Celeste. They're kind of afraid to peek into it. Only Alluka went up front, even with the jump peek. Muffyn denies them. Please, please, don't go towards B any longer. This does not work out. The championship spot lies and hangs in the balance. And this is one heck of a comeback that Alter Ego Celeste needs to mount right now. This round might not do it. Perhaps the next. JinNy even spots them out right now. Oh, where do you go?
And it's been walled.
Oh.
You go nowhere else but mid, but it's Polly watching it.
Poison's off.
Oh my god.
They walk through this valley of the shadow of death. Will you fear evil? Because Polly is here. Alyssa gets the kill. The spike bite deals damage. And it's down to Iceberg. She gets the kill, although she's 4 HP. And Alyssa, just to put a period on that statement.
Look at the
and
second
Enerii,
half.
their duo.
6 rounds in a row from X10S, and Alter Ego Celeste has not figured out how to deal with this defensive hold. The Viper's Pit now up on towards A side. They managed to take babytz away. That could be a crack in their armor.
No walls, no slows. It could just be a swift entry towards the site, and Alluka just uses that rope.
Be very careful about it though, because Alyssa's on the other side. Owl Drone comes out now, and Polly's holding up close with the shorty. Alluka kind of knows about that, but she nabbsky have the utility just to clear out the corner. Perhaps if
When she
nabbsky
pulls
was...
that leer, she's gonna get found out.
Oh, you're so right. Oh, there it is. Uses the poison cloud to possibly give her an escape plan, but enerii comes in. Oh, she spent the blades. She is going in, and she wants this site. She wants the win. X10S. Surely they can't come back into this. The Viper's Pit has been brought up now. Hunter's Fury doesn't quite connect just yet either. Maybe tagging enerii just for 1 second. Plant goes in, Alyssa pushed back. And X10S holding all the way on the other side of screens, thinking about how they want to walk into it. They spotted nabbsky's leg, but still nabbsky gets the headshot. Muffyn now pushes up in on her own, but then the trades! Support from teammates all across the site. They will be...
Damage. So it's still a threat to AE Celeste.
Huge threat. Bank built up, and X10S just reinvests into the round. They want that match point. It's gonna have to be a win streak from this point on, and if Alter Ego Celeste are to make it clean, B is no longer an option for them either because they're afraid of Muffyn. I've never seen this color on Alter Ego Celeste before, Donut.
Tag that by that drone. And look at this, they're just waiting for the recon ball to refresh. About 5 seconds, they might be able to pounce onto that site.
Allowing for the utility to be sent out. Baiting out the recon, baiting out the toxic screen as soon as it falls. They want to go in off of it, but they have to do it together. The coordination, it has to be perfect. Snakebite just to block them off. But here comes the push together. babytz and Alyssa. 2 on 2. And Alluka will be able to take out the first. Dismisses away for a little bit more information, but no! That's gonna be babytz and JinNy coming in from the top of Raptor. She brings back her teammate as well. Bring me to life. Wake me up and fight the rest of them. Go with this. The only one. Ayumiii all the way behind. Flicks on a dime. Gets one head. But with an operator, she can't get the defuse off. JinNy just sticks it regardless, and Polly watches her back. It's match point for X10S.
Because of the triple sentinel setup, they can't do that.
It's just too much to consider about, and now a match point, Donut. Series point for the championship title. Alter Ego Celeste, for the first time in Game Changers APAC history, just might be dethroned.
The queens here are looking for another space.
Poison's gone.
Oh,
And space taken. Polly's down.
know where Muffyn is. They managed to push up tube. They got JinNy away. Muffin's the only one on this site now. babytz trying to make it quick. Going to provide support from under tube. Taps away at it. She's able to get Eisberg on. Muffyn loses her life. And now they have a little bit more control. They're trying to bait around babytz as well. Alyssa all the way from behind Snowman. They're just holding the off angle. Trying to get the spike planted. They will. Last shot rings true, and that's going to be enerii starting to wake up. Just to give themselves another life in this tournament, and another life towards that championship slot. And they're aggressing towards B again. Thinking that this is what X10S would not expect, but Muffin's here to play. Goes back in for the re-peek. Operator in line. Snakebite to push her away. And she recalls those rendezvous points. Waiting for that poison cloud to drop. They want to go in, and they want to go in now. But the rest of X10S are just holding on the other side of this thing. If there isn't a single wall, there isn't a single point of cover, they can't get the spike planted.
This toxin screen is going to be vital for their push. 2 years have been spent already. Cloudburst just one for enerii as well.
Oh, this is not a great angle either. So they're going to use the toxic screen to get the spike planted. JinNy's going to try to provide info through it. They've managed to deal with that.
Here.
babytz holding a great off angle, a position that would allow her to deny the spike plant, but Alluka's preparing for this as well. Kind of spots her shoulder and goes in for the headshot. That's one position dealt with. And now the rest of them collapse onto it as well. Holly gone. JinNy looking up front, trying to get the spray. She will be able to get it down, but then the spike gets planted. All that's left is going to be Alyssa and Muffyn. One from middle, one from the back of Snowman. One still with an operator, but that's been dealt with by enerii. The headshots ever so sharp. Marksmanship up and ready. With Alyssa down to 50 HP, she has the credit she's going to save instead.
Yeah, not really looking good for X10S. Not unless the tour de force is open for Muffyn to use, right? And then the buys would be great for them. They have to give another route to AE Celeste if they don't really want their buys to be in shambles. And this is very smart for X10S, just maintaining the composure for Alyssa. But I think it all started to snowball down when Alluka really checked that corner. And
Hairs. So now 2 more rounds. Alter Ego Celeste still hanging by a thread. Muffyn playing the same spot, the same strategy. Slightly altered.
at least it's just one player revealed.
Oh,
but
God.
they want to go back. It's not going to be B this time. Their decision to go
JinNy.
back to B. And that smoke, though, provides coverage. And JinNy doesn't really know where they're going.
She wants to make sure that they won't be able to come through the middle. Hence the wall as well. So that means only A or B. Those are the only options that Alter Ego Celeste has.
It's going to be the duo between Alyssa and babytz as well. Two of the Sentinels, the answers for this map. It's been deleted, the turret is down, but the nano swarms are still up.
They are being popped off though. Timing it perfectly could help them. Elka with the Empress as well. If she can get one frag, the rest of the defenses from X10S might fall. This is the Tower of Babylon, and they are mounting up their defenses. Archers at the ready, up on top of the rafters. But it's all crumbling down at the hands of Ayumiii. Alluka up front as personal as well. Viper Spit popped up, but nabbsky getting the leader from the other side. Do they know that JinNy has dropped off the rafters? Ayumiii holding it down. Rendezvous away and give the information to her teammates. Alluka getting domed though. And that's going to be down to 2-on-1. Pulls out a little bit more utility as well. And Ayumiii up on top of pipes will be able to spray and bring JinNy down to her knees. 11.
The third round of the second half. But given that ECL has already been steaming their way on towards this, I don't think that this is enough.
I'm still holding my breath. I don't know about you, Donut, but I still feel like anything that X10S has can still be very deadly. Look at how Muffin's positioning around this. She's gonna be able to catch an enerii. Oh, she rendezvous away. Enerii almost died. One more bull and that could have been it. She can't heal up either anymore. Do you still want to push into this alter ego? I feel like they might want to back off, but they're not budging. One round is all it takes. One round for the championship slot or for overtime.
Neri's bruised.
Teleport's ready.
No Sage to heal them, but they still push through. And there are 3 people guarding this, holding down their ground.
Oh no!
One's glowing in their favor, and they get the kills. This might be it, but Ayumiii responds, and even the Hunter's Fury misses.
That gives them a little bit more space to work against, but still they have to consider Muffin around by yellow. Iceberg goes in to clear it out.
30
JinNy on the other side, though. She has the Spectre. She uses the Snake Bite plus Shock Dart combo. Oh, it's going to be enough. Spike Plant no longer viable for alter ego. They only have 2 players left. You have to get a little bit more now if they want to get the Spike Plant, so they're double stacking together. But the spray down! Polly! She is the storm that approaches! She is